Well, hello, Pisces. Welcome to your monthly reading for December. Hello, hello. I am a little under the weather today, so I won't be on camera. And it may take a little while to get through things or speak, so just bear with me right now. Okay, Pisces, we are going to jump right into your reading. Okay, Pisces, December. Mystic revels in intimate union with the divine. I could tell by this energy, Pisces, that you're sort of letting go and letting God. You know, it's very much like you've done all that you can do. You know, you've overthought things. You tried to make the right decisions. I feel it's not that you don't like where you are right now. You're like, what would be the best for me? And I feel like my higher power has the best answer to that question for me in December. Okay. So, uh, okay. You are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought pattern do you need to shift? Mm-hmm. So, like I said, looking for success, searching for success, the best possible outcome for yourself, great awakening, walk in your truth, stand firm in your light. How can you trust yourself more? Hmm. And this is not only that there's something greater than you, Pisces, but also that your scope of knowledge and understanding, anybody, not just yours, has you only choose from those things that you know. So there are some things that you don't know, that you're not versed in, that you don't have experience in. It doesn't mean that you should be scared and run away, right? It's just like, oh, well, maybe this is a different perspective than mine. It doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know, right? That's exactly what that says to me. Okay, to be fair, let's see. Poised, a never ending story. I can feel from this energy that there's someone or something on your mind um, in December. Like keeps running through your mind. Someone keeps popping up. Something keeps popping up, right? So it feels like there is business, unfinished business somewhere in this energy as well. I also feel like for some of you, someone has been telling you something or letting you know something over and over again, or maybe even telling you something about yourself or about a situation that you're in. And I feel like you haven't been listening. But somewhere in December, you're like, well, maybe there's something to this, even though I don't understand it, or I'm not, or I don't want to hear it. So December feels like a lot of quiet energy for you, Pisces. And what I mean by that is, I feel like you're paying attention to your environment and paying attention to how things are playing out, what people are saying to you, and seeing if it has some sort of validity or not. And then taking action on it later. That's what it's like. Let me process it. Let me see how I feel about it, and then what am I gonna do next? Okay. So let's see. Okay, so we have the Tower in reverse, Death, the Emperor. Wow, three major arcana. Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, Two of Wands, the Star, and the Magician. Oof. Okay. Okay, we're going to start with the overall energy. It's strong overall energy as well, being two major arcana. But the Star and the Magician, this is healing. This is an opportunity for you to heal. This is an opportunity for you to move on from something, to close something out in your life. And it feels like a big event for you, spiritually, soul wise. Not as much as in your environment, probably as much as it's like an aha moment for you, it feels like to me. Because it's like then you know where to go, you know which steps to take, where to go next, what to do next. So lots of major arcana here. These two, of course, the Tower, Death, and the Emperor and the High Priestess. Wow. High Priestess is in the middle because I feel like you're dealing with some energy that you already knew. Okay. It's one of those things where in your heart, you know something, but it's like, how do I deal with it? How do I change my life to sort of revolve around this or connect this information that I know? Or I could just not deal with it and then nothing will change. But it feels to me like the longer that you ignore your intuition, Pisces, the more things start to crumble. And the more you start to try to scramble to piece everything together. And it doesn't feel very healthy. It feels very closed off. Okay. But I feel like in December, especially next to the Ace of Wands, you're fully aware that not reacting, not paying attention, not understanding your intuition and what you kind of know in the back of your head, the back of your heart, hasn't helped you progress. It's almost become some sort of block in your life, right? Yeah, I would call it a block, I would call it a block for you. Yeah, there's a struggle to hold on to your beliefs and what it is that you've built. There's this feeling of if I change this, if I accept this, I have to go back on what I said. And I don't know if this is like, what will other people think, or this just changes my whole trajectory on, how I proceed from here. It kind of feels like both of those. But from what I see here, it's time to let it go. With these three cards here, it's time to let that go. It's time to move on from it. This is how you take control. You don't take control by suppressing. You don't take control by lying. You don't take control by ignoring, by buying more things, or it's basically, Pisces, you're substituting. That's what it is. And the substitutes don't last long. Okay. But something happens in December where you start to realize this stuck feeling. And how you don't want to carry this probably into the next year or so. So you think about getting things back. This could be a person. This could be your understanding. This could be your spark. There's something that you're like, okay, I need to get this back. I need to get this part of me back. I feel like the problem is going to be doing it. Um, and the reason why I say that is because I feel like there was so much emphasis on no, I don't want this. No, this is not for me. No, I don't do that. And now you have to take a step back and embrace it. And you're like, oh, that's a lot, you know? That's a lot to take. There's a lot of criticism that could come from that. But you also want to be in real control, not fake. It seems great. Everything is beautiful kind of control. You know, you want to be in real, this is my life. It's great. These are the decisions I make. They're the best, you know? Yeah. So, long story short, Pisces, I feel like it's in your hands. The future is in your hands here. Okay, so let's talk about this top row, Pisces. Now, remember, all these stories may not resonate with you. Take the ones that do, leave the ones that do not, okay? Someone has been very worried about public opinion, and this could also be social media as well, right? Because I feel like a lot of this information or a lot of this feeling is coming from somewhere else other than your original thought. Like, these are not original thoughts, okay? So, yeah, it's like, I'm going to give this an example. It's like, okay, I see this all over social media and these people are happy. So I'm going to adopt this sort of lifestyle. I'm going to believe this sort of thing that this person says because this is where I want to be. It's like that kind. And it could be people in your life as well, Pisces. Like, these people are happy. I'm going to do what they do in their relationship, right? But everyone's different. We're all made up of different composites and all that. And our spiritual energy is different. We want different things. There's, variety is the spice of life. So I feel like there's a need to break free from that idea. So this is your transition. You don't have to feel bad about it. You just say, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. This is the new me, whatever. We're moving on, right? Easier said than done, I know, but it can be done. So I do see a transformation is in order. And I do feel like it is going to be hard as far as probably think like dealing with what everybody else will think, how everybody else feels or whatever, but you will be more in control of your life. Okay. All right. When it comes to your career, you've been feeling very stuck in your job. Like, same thing every day, same thing. It gives me the idea of, let's say someone's like, okay, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of money being a plumber. But what you realize is every day is the same thing every day, but you do make a whole lot of money. So I feel like there is a stuck sense of routine that you are in. And this could just be in life as well, but I feel like it has something to do with what you do, Pisces. So feeling like like you're stuck in a cycle, like you're not very happy with what you do. It's not on par with your abilities and what you could be doing. I feel like you want to change. Like you're like, oh, I want to change or I want to do something different. It's interesting because I feel like the key here is figuring out how to love your job again and things that you love about your job. or your career choice instead of moving on. Moving on is not what you want to do here. Okay? I just want to say that. All right. Be careful of get rich quick schemes or fast investments. That money will soon leave your hands and you will have no one to blame but yourself. Okay? All right. I'm hearing love being whispered here. So you have not been having the best of luck when it comes to dating. And I feel like things, or it's either like you meet somebody and they move too fast, or you've met a lot of people and they are duds. Um, and it's not that you're not actively trying. I feel like there's something or someone that you may have let go of that you should have kept. Yeah. Someone that you put on hold, maybe? Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Okay. But that's the story. So let's see. And something about spirituality here. Some of you have backed away from spirituality. Maybe you just had other things on your mind. Um, I feel like you just had other things on your mind. It's not like you did it on purpose. I feel like you were just dealing with some things going on in your life. But this is a reminder that solid sense of spirituality gives you direction, like a solid sense of direction or something that you can hold on to or believe in the most in your life, especially in these times where things are confusing or feel askew. um, it can really help in these types of situations. All right, so let's see what Spirit has for you, Pisces. Rejection. Okay. So you're going through a hard time, or you have been going through a hard time for you to pay attention to to how to how you do things, how the choices you make, the actions you take, the things you say. It's like things are happening in a rough way to get you to pay attention to something that needs to stop, to get you to slow down and pay attention. All of this is to give you a change of heart that's needed. It's what it looks like. All right, Pisces. So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.